Chocolate man. Beautiful chocolate man.
Little nuisance.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Let me take control of you.
Where are you? Here I am. Here I am. How do you do? Here I am. Here I am. How do you do? How do you do?
Get your carrots, stop looking at the camera.
Crush the carrier. this camera. Gotta believe. That's your downtown. Dante Culpepper at quarterback, but I'm pissed off. Working your ass. Big dog, give me that. Yes, Appreciate you, my boy. Motherfucking DBs, nigga. Oh yeah, that's our time. I won. Get over with. Yes, sir. Big dogs. Double cover my receiver and still scored on his ass. The improvements are paying off, baby. Yes, sir. Just what the fuck I needed, baby. Defense playing like a championship team. Bro, get the fuck on, bro. That nigga thought this shit was sweet, cuz. What wrong with him? Yes, sir. I just beat him too. Yes, that's his team. He had Dante Culpepper at quarterback. He had Dante Culpepper at quarterback. Yes. With my team. Yes, sir. For the States. Let's get it, baby. Good job there. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's paid off. Appreciate you. Yep, game. Fuck out of here. fucking shit up, man. Like shit. Me and my bottle. But he'll be alright, bro. He's a tough man. He's a tough running back, bro. You're a grown man, buddy. Tight shit. Crazy. Oh my God. Look at Jamal Charles going crazy. Yeah. Yes, sir. What? Yeah, we love it. We on that shit. said what? Yeah, bro. As a bookie. As a bookie. Why you don't motherfucking pressure my quarterback? Take off on your bitch ass. Wow. That's crazy. That ain't no bullshit. Script. Get out of this. But shit is. Big bats, bitch. With pressure. Come on, bro. Quarterback is fucking like that. Crackers. Yeah, that shit not going. Stick to running the ball, my boy. Cause you passing that bitch, I promise you, that ain't the best thing to do, my boy. Oh, that's bullshit. Fuck no. Give me that. We on that. Wow. He is cold. He cold as fuck, bro. Yeah, man, get the fuck. Close.
with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Hoover. Here comes the heat. He's got him. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. He went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. 1st and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Florida State. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll set up to throw. Oh, they're after him.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the...
Kick it away first. And the game is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you drew it up, but a great break for this offense.
All right, let's get it. Right.
Back to throw, it's Locker. Here's the heat. Got him downfield. There he goes. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Boom. Rush is on him. Got it behind the line. It's Roberts. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Gets the back moving. Rattles it back. And he makes the grab but can't get the foot down in the field of play. Almost had 6 there. From the gun, the running back has it. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught behind the line. It's Young. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
3rd down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Skips away from pressure. Complete to the right. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's Lemon. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
He'll do it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Got out of trouble and throws. He's got an open man. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
Quarterback on the keeper.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Seminoles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to throw, it's Hoover. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And thanks to a little help from the defense after that penalty, it's 2nd and goal, a little bit closer. Tries again to get it in. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. The Seminoles racing to the line in a hurry up. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, no! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Looking to throw, it's Locker. That's reeled in, it's Bussey. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There he goes.
And that's why you hustle to the football. So many guys getting there, and yes, does he break some tackles and make a play, but the next guy flying in there, he's trying to break all these tackles with all these guys, and what happens? All these guys got their hands near the football. Somebody gets a hand on it, forces the fumble, forces the turnover, and the big momentum swing back to the other side.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to scramble. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
4th down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And the defense was so close. They had done such a good job up to that point, setting up a 4th down. It looked like they had the QB corralled, but they let him escape. That is going to be a coaching moment for them moving forward.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Roberts. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Paul, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Takes a hit as he fires.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
Looking to throw, it's Locker. to the big fella. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the yards with their football? A little ballet moment. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Buffaloes moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Lots of running room. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Well, the offense just trying to outflank the defense with a little push pass to a speedy wide receiver and see if they can get him on the perimeter, but just too much speed and awareness on the defensive side of the ball. Now sets up fourth down.
Dead center perfect. Are forced to settle for 3.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Finds the tight end. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Now on first and 10 from the 27. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. Got some room entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Roberts. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for space. It's Roberts.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the grab on the right. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Colorado. A great catch and run for 6.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
They're going to run it. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it out. It's Lemon. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Hoover. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted deep in his own end. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking downfield on first down. He unleashes a long one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
They're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. The Knowles will hustle to the line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. Just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Knowles. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Roberts. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
In the middle, it's Lee.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following.
Breaks into the open. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
This guy strikes fears in the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juke.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bucks! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They're really spinning that wheel of fortune here. 2-possession game going for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. The give out of the gun. And some room to work. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Send the tight end in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They get to him as he throws. Complete to the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Seminoles.
No, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Let's go, break.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle, it's Lee. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass. Quarterback moving. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Looking for a man. It's Locker. Now improvising. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Now the play fake. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the touchdown, Florida State. The